Yeah, we're back, guys. We're back. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. And we're just going to get right into this episode. No messing around. We're going to start out with running a ritual. And, a lot of things have been happening kind of on the back end. And I'm loving it. Loving the game. Loving Infinity. And so hope you guys are loving these episodes as well. I'm having a fantastic day. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And we'll just get right into the good stuff. So, let's click on this. The altar has a redstone circle. The altar has a circle placed on dirt. The altar can see the moon. The altar has sufficient natural earth. The altar is in darkness, but it's too early. So we've got to wait for midnight to roll around. So we'll wait for this moon to come up. But in the meantime, guys, we'll just have a quick talk here. Everything has been going great with me. I hope everything's going great with you guys. We got a lot to do today. I have redone our Blaze farm a bit, and we'll show that in a minute. You know, King Daddy D-Mac is doing an episode of Infinity Feed the Beast over on their server, and so I took some of his ideas. And it all looked great. So that's working phenomenal for us. So we will go back and we'll go check that out as we wait for this moon to come up. And some other things that happened. We got into some draconian evolution while I was away, and I'm excited to kind of get into that. We got Wyvern helm. Wyvern chestplate, Wyvern leggings, Wyvern boots. We got our sword, our whoop. Oh, I got you. We got our sword, Wyvern sword, and we got our pickaxe, our shovel, and our bow. Now these things are phenomenal. If you didn't know. Why can't I? Oh, I don't have any arrows, that's why. We'll get that at a later time. Come here. So we're waiting for the moon to rise here. Where is our moon? We should see something happening here rather quickly. And we have, for a ritual, we have our golden lasso that I made up. And it will be our sacrifice. We have a sheep in there, and that'll be our sacrifice for the ritual here. Now what's going to happen is there's going to be a big explosion. This is all going to turn into wonder if we can just kill this guy. No. See blinking? There we go, we got it. Okay, here we go. Fly. Okay, get down. Let's get this cursed earth. That's what we want. Got it. I don't know if I had silk touch. Oh, I forgot my silk touch. Oh no. We botched the ritual. Let's get rid of this cursed earth. Oh Lord, no silk touch. Look at these guys. You can't touch me with my wyvern. Blowing it up. That's cool. Come on, get the flying. There we go. Settle. Okay, we're all good here. Oh, baby! It's too fun. Gotcha. It's all gonna burn in the daylight anyways. Just some cursed earth. Ooh. I don't like those. Top hat. Come here, kitty. Oh, I got... We got you. Oh, the witches get me. We got it. Okay, let's get out of here. We got our division sigil here, so we can create some stuff. Now, what I really want to, as soon as the sun comes up, all this will burn off, so I'm not too worried about it. But as soon as let's go get another sheet, because we're going to have to do another ritual to get some cursed earth at some point. Ender portal. So as you can see, that was kind of a botched one, but we got our division sigil, so that's really good, because what I need to get is our builder's wand, because we're building our base out in the void world, and it is a big base, and so the builder's wand will help us out quite a bit with that. So very good. So let me go over the blaze farm. Now, as you can see, I kind of redid it a little bit. Now, I think we're about a 10 by 9, 9 by 10, something like that. I used chisel to make up these blocks, and these are just cobblestone with the indent. And these are marble with the creeper face on them. And this is just some dark glass to give you a visual. I also went back into the nether and grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4 more spawners with the dollies. Brought those back and set those up. Now, dark glass is great because it keeps it dark on the inside, but allows you to see through. So no light penetrates that, and those mobs can't see you anyways. Then on the sides, I just used some stone bricks in the scattered brick pattern, which I think just kind of sets it off nice and neat, and did some some quartz slabs on the top, which I think really makes it look good. So we go down to the bottom. This is the killing area. Now I have 3 grinders set up here. Grinders export essence out of the bottom through these fluid transport nodes. And as you can see, we got dark glass here again, except for this little spot right here, which I needed to get all the residual stuff, and I'll go into that in a sec. So let's go over here. And so I have 3 transfer nodes, item transfer nodes, and down here I have 3 liquid transfer nodes, and those all go into my barrels. I have a chunk loader here, and from my chunk, from that, the essence goes into the drums. And you can see we're got a ton of essence here, 256. And those bedrockium drums will last us for a long time. We love those. And I'll go into my bedrockium farm here, maybe in the next episode or so, just to detail that out. But real easy, simple recipe to do. Just needs a ton of cobblestone, 42 million, I believe. So anyways, excuse me. Item transfer nodes go into our deep storage units. Over here I have the common treasures. Over here I have the, uncommon treasures. Over here we have the common treasures. In here we have the hearts and the blazestone powder. And over here we have the blazestone rods. I have a tier 2 generator furnace going out of a transfer energy node that just circles back into the transfer pipes. And if you didn't know, you can run energy over the transfer pipes back into your grinders so that it sucks that up as well. I also found sometimes that blaze powder and hearts and stuff like that sometimes fell off the mobs from the grinders. Don't know why, they just do sometimes. So I set up a diamond chest with a vacuum sucker thing right over here that sucks that stuff up. And as you can see when I showed you right there, it sucked up, it has 26 in there. So we'll continue to do that. This is a great little essence farm. That's really what we're trying to get here. Not necessarily the blaze rods or the bags or anything like that. We really want the essence for when we start doing different spawners. The rubber farm is doing fantastic. We changed out our drum here. We're still using just regular iron drums for this, but we have 2 drums now. So let's go in here. I'm real excited to show you guys the base of what we accomplished in here. We have a lot done, and again, you know, I apologize for not getting all this done when we were filming, but you know, work happens, and unfortunately, I was, you know, in airports, flying around, and that sort of thing, and you kind of do a lot of work or have a lot of downtime, and what better thing to do when you have downtime? Play a little Minecraft. So that's what we did. So here's our sludge drums. You can see are just huge. This is destabilized redstone, resident ender, and this is all blood from the mining quarry. And we have some seared stone also from the mining quarry, which is a Mistcraft zone. And I took the pump off that because I was just getting a ton of blood, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with all this blood. So I took the pump off. It seems the only thing in there is seared stone and blood, and I think we got plenty of all those. So these are Mistcraft desks. Really, the only Mistcraft world that I've created so far was my home base, and this is just a mushroom island biome, single biome distribution, no weather, zero length, normal sun, normal lighting, normal moon, black color, sky color, void world, ender starfield, clear modifiers, and that's it. And what I forgot was the zenith page, because that makes it noon all the time. So it's nighttime in my home base all the time, but that's okay. That's okay. We have a amulet of night vision from Runic Dungeons, which gave us night vision all the time. We also have the belt of flight. If you see me flying around, I took out my jetpack, and the belt of flight from Runic Dungeons is a real nice addition to our flight. So I'm going to show you guys what I did on my travels. Now, this is kind of compact. It's all going to get moved to the base, and it's been, you know, a lot of work getting all this stuff done. So let's go back in here and look. So you can see some cool stuff back there, and we'll get into that in just a second. So back here, we have our cobblestone processing. I have water and lava up in here, and it's coming out this transfer node into this deep storage, into our cobblestone storage. The cobblestone storage then pushes out, and again, energy pipes out into our big reactor, comes out into these sag mills, and pushes through here. Now the sag mills create sand, and they also create gravel, which I have been filtered out and stuck into the trash can, which I don't need. But the sand comes down and goes into a second deep storage, which stores our sand. Sand then gets pushed into this sag mill and creates our silicone. Now, silicone is great, and we have 35,627 silicon, which we'll probably never go through. But silicone is great because it's used for our applied energistics patterns. So we'll need plenty of that, and it's also used from some other recipes, so it's good to kind of have that. And I could probably stop this from happening, and I'll have plenty of silicone coming in over time. So we have our applied energistics set up. Over here we have our seed generation, and this is just a interface that goes to an item dropper, and in the back we have a redstone clock. So the interface says drop this recipe into the item dropper. The clock activates the dropper and drops it into the puddle. Down at the bottom we have a transfer node with an item filter on it that only sucks out the specific pure crystals that are generated. Now I have accelerated crystals on the sides here, and I don't know if the ones in the corner do anything, but they probably don't from what I've seen. But you just need 1, 2, 3, 4 surrounding the water. I have a 1K storage, and we'll be upgrading that. I have a ME controller, and off the ME controller we have our ME interface going to our tesseract. Now this is what sucks in all the stuff from our mining world. You can't use the flat one because this interface comes with power, so you can run power through this interface, which is great. If you have the single interface, the flat one, it doesn't have power, so I don't think you can put that on the tesseract and have it suck out stuff. But a single interface into a tesseract, I found that is one of the fastest ways. So if we come over here, we have all our stuff set up, and we'll go into that in just a tick. All kinds of good stuff in our terminal. Everything is coming around really nicely. We're making great progress. I'll get to the draconic evolution stuff here in just a minute, so we'll pass by that. So this is our auto crafting for our crystals. We have our silicone presses being pushed into here just automatically because as you saw before, the silicone was just getting piled up. So we just have this auto generating silicone wafers as we need to. So this one here is our logic press, our engineering press, and our calculation press, and these are all on demand, crafted when we need to craft a recipe. Now this last one here, we auto from a export node, we put in redstone in the side and silicon in the bottom. And then in our crafting recipe we say one calculation press equals printed calculation press equals 1 calculation press, and that gets shoved into there. It gets pushed out. Really not. I didn't do it very compact, and I know there's a ton of other ways to do this, but this one is just the way I did it. Over here we have our molecular assemblers. These are for crafting, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 interfaces coming off each of these. Now this allows us a good chunk of auto crafting, which we do a ton of. I try to auto craft as much as I can, and so that's great. That will keep us in tune with auto crafting until we get our stuff set up at the new base. And we can always add on stuff around here. And I just use cable facades in this to hide all the cabling. Over here we have our QED with ender flux crystals, and again, just a real easy process to set up once you have a good ender farm going. Great stuff. Over here I have our obsidian generation with our igneous extruder. So basically we have a lava coming from our ender chest, which is a thermic pump coming out of the nether. So that's just pumping in lava for us, and we have a water source underneath us here that's just pumping in water all the time, and that's just generating obsidian for us all the time. Over here we have our alloy smelter, we have our induction smelter, we have our sag mill, we have our magma crucible resident version. So we upgraded this all the way to the highest version so that we could augment it with our modifiers to speed things up. And this one is housing just a resonant ender, and same with this fluid transposer, just housing resonant ender. And I don't have this one upgraded yet. But these are just for our resonant ender crafting recipes. And over here, this one is destabilized redstone. And again, we got these ones upgraded all the way to the resonant version, and I don't have these ones upgraded yet either. We'll have to do that. And so these are just for our crafting recipes that require resonant ender or destabilized redstone, and that generates that stuff all for us through the auto crafting. Over here we have our redstone furnace and our pulverizer, and this all does the same sort of thing. It makes pulverized dust for us, or doubles or crafting, whatever. And over here we have our first draconic thing. We have draconic chest doing some ore processing for us. And if you didn't know, or draconic chest has a smelter inside. That's great. And so you can put a ore in here, give it a RF, or you can give it coal or some sort of burning material, and it will automatically process that ore for you. You can also do the draconic ore recipe, and that will double, quadruple your ore output versus a smelter, which only doubles your output of the draconic iron or ingot. We have charged draconian blocks up here for a ritual that we'll be doing here real soon for the draconic evolution stuff. And speaking of that, let's get into that right now. I'm super excited to show this to you guys. So this is our tier 0 draconic evolution core. Now I believe there's 6 tiers that ultimately hold a couple trillion RF per node here. Now we have particle generators here. Now you can use these individually to create some cool particles and effects going on, but basically this is just an energy core made from draconic evolution with 4 particle generators and energy pylons. Now this is actually a piece of glass sitting up on here, and the draconic evolution manual excuse me, shows you how to make all this stuff. So what we have is one on the receiving side and one on the sending side, and underneath here I have tesseracts, or at least underneath this one I have a tesseract that is sending RF into this. So if we were to let's just move this off here, let's close that up. So if we were to come over here to our energy infuser, and this is a charger for draconic evolution, if we were to come over here and push that in there, you can see that charged up rather quickly. Now I have particle effects off, so you can't really see, but there's a ton of particles that fly back. Now if you're sending energy into the energy core, it pushes the particles this way. If you're taking energy away, it goes from the core to the energy pylon here. So really, really cool stuff. I'm really excited to get into this stuff, and hopefully we will get that stuff going on camera. So one thing I want to do today, let's kind of empty out our inventory here. What I need to do today is so I need to make a bag. So this bag to hold some of this stuff, and we're going to use a bag of holding. Come over here, bag of holding. And we need a chest. 1. And we also need a block of gold. Gold block. Get that autocraft set up. Put that in our terminal. Okay. Get one of those. Done. Okay, bag of holding. Got it. Put that in our autocraft. Got it. Bag. Craft up one of those. There we go. Great, great. So I believe we can take this into our anvil and change the name. Yeah. We'll name this tools. Tool bag. There we go. Okay, let's just store some of this stuff. Lasso, those, that, iron pickaxe, that. And we'll put that in there. I don't know what those seeds are for. Let's open this common treasure bag too. Alright, got some gold nugs with that. Okay. Oh, can't do that. This. Let's put that snowball seeds in there. Okay, well, next thing we want to do is our ritual. Now, I need to get a builder's wand. Now, if you don't know, we need an unstable ingot and a piece of obsidian. So, unstable ingot is our division sigil of iron and a diamond. Now these things explode after 10 seconds, so we got to be real quick with this. And I think we need one obsidian, one iron, one diamond. Okay, let's go to our crafting table. Now I'm going to try and get out of here, which I seem to not be able to do. Okay. Oops. Crafting table. So how this works is we have one diamond, one this, and it stays stable in there. So once we take that out, we got to put the obsidian and the unstable ingot up in this location. We have 10 seconds to do that before it explodes. So I'm gonna put this here, put this there, put this there, put this there, and grab our wand to go. 1, 2, 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Woo! All right. That was. You see that starting to turn red? Oh my goodness. That one always gets me, especially in our base. So now we have the builder's wand. All right. Love it. So let's look at extra util. Let's look at extra other things we can make with our unstable ingots. Now there's another ritual we can do to get the stable version, but that is a little bit of ways away. We can make some tools. Precision shears. Now here's a good one, is the super builder's wand, which I don't see a crafting recipe for, but that is pretty bomb there. So precision shears are 2 unstable ingots and angel blocks. Now I don't know really what those do, but that's okay. Sonar goggles, don't know what those do. Portable scanner, ethereal glass is, I think, glass that allows you to pass through, but doesn't allow mobs to pass through. So I think that's what that is right there. And I think these are just angel wings that allow you to fly. Paintbrush, watering can. Plants and crops require lots of love and attention. Craft the watering can, fill it with water, and you can have an early game alternative to bone meal that will get you plenty of food in no time. You can use the can to put out fires, including on yourself, every time you however has room chance of emptying. Interesting. Watering can. Oh, this is just a regular one. Reinforced soul fragment. Etheric sword. That's kind of cool. Anyways, that's our builder's one. Let's go back to our AE and let's grab some some stone here, and I'll show you what this awesome tool does. So we will these doors! Stuck, get up. Okay, so let's come over here and get our builder's wand out. Now you can see it has a highlighted area, and it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks at a time, and it'll take material out of your inventory and it'll craft it onto wherever the white lines are of that material. So you have to have that material, and you can see I don't have any marble, so it doesn't give me the ability to do that. But I can come here and I can go boom. And look at that. Boom. Boom. And I'm carving out this whole thing here. Isn't that fantastic? Boom. Boom. And we're making stuff. And this is going to come in so handy for our base, guys. You don't even know. This just makes things so much easier. So I'm excited about that. So let's go to our base and kind of check out what we have planned over there. Now I'm going to check the time. I think we're running kind of low on time here, but we got a lot of good stuff done today. So I'm excited about that. Into our home base. Now, I showed this in the last episode, and we have our great tree here, tree of greatness over here, and these mushroom cows are just popping up all over the place, which I think is really cool. This is kind of our dense forest here, and I put a little path to go into this thing, which I think is really, really cool. And bone mealed it up, and you can't really go in there, and there's not a whole lot in there, but I think it kind of lends, the different colors and stuff lends a little bit of a contrast to the whole build. And we'll continue to build this whole frontage area up with stuff that kind of looks cool. Now I created these redstone lamps, and I just threw this up as an idea to see kind of how it would look over the thing here. The placemat, and I think it kind of adds a cool aesthetic to it. It's a little low in my opinion, but I think it looks good nonetheless. So we'll see if we keep that here or not. But these cows, for whatever reason, love these wood planks, and they can come join me in there all they want. That's fine, guys. That's fine. You hang out with me all you want. Woo! So one of the trees pushed through the marble, so we'll have to repair that as well when we go do that. But our super builder's wand, I wish I would have done the ritual beforehand. It would have made this so much easier. Anyways, that's okay. But what it'll do for us is we'll be able to come over here and say something like a tower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be our tower, a tower. And we can come over here and do a builder's wand. Boom, boom. Flying is so tough sometimes. Oh, I must be out. I'm out. Yep. I'm out. I'm out of stuff. But you get the idea. I can build this stuff way up, and I have a lot of plans for this base here. Now, one thing I want to do is I like these two towers in front, but what I like better is the ability to have a big, massive tower kind of outcropping the corner. So I'm going to kind of play around with that as well as we go along here. And that's why I did that one in the back. We'll build that up. And I'm going to do a couple different designs in the creative world with that. But guys, I think we have ran to the end of the episode. We have done a ton of great things today. So exciting, so exciting. I'm really glad you guys joined me. Please feel free, if you like the episode, give it a like. If you really like the episode, give it a subscribe. That gives you updates to our episodes, or updates when we have our episodes. Go follow me on Twitter, or check me out on Facebook or Google Plus if you want as well. We're on all those stuff. So thanks again, guys, for joining me, and I'm going to have a fantastic day. We'll get this other episodes up and rolling here real soon. And also, my daughter, Panda Gamer, is doing videos as well on her channel, and I put them up on my channel. She's super cute and loves to play Minecraft, so go check her out as well. She likes to play the mini games and stuff like that. So, a lot of fun episodes, and we're having a great time here with Feed the Beast Infinity. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to have a fantastic day. Take care, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.